Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven. Today I'm in Icarus. I've been playing this game quite a lot in the past few days, and I kind of wanted to share with you my ideas around base building. One of the things that annoys me in this game a lot is when you have a base that isn't really strong enough to stand up to the extreme weather in the game. So when that's the case, I end up having to be inside the base when there's a big storm, and I just have to basically use my repair hammer and go around and repair everything. So this is why my main base here, I have basically just used loads of concrete because it's very simple. It means you never have to, or very rarely have to, repair it. One thing I found quite hilarious is that a wolf is able to damage concrete. I think in real life that wouldn't be possible. Anyway, as you can see, I did find though that you can have the wooden beams, and that's fine. We've had a lot of storms and they're still all fine, so that is one way for you to save on materials and the build time. But I've now been thinking about making, because in the next part of the mission that I'm doing, I'm going to have to go up near the mountains to start to harvest a lot of wolves and stuff like that. So I've been trying to come up with a very simple base that I can easily carry up there and just very quickly place it down, and it will be weatherproof, or as weatherproof as I can carry, if you know what I mean. I do have some of the talents which allow me to carry the pre-made building materials, and the weight will be less. My first idea was to literally just only do the concrete. So I was going to do everything in concrete apart from the beams here, and then I kind of thought that might be slightly too heavy for me to take it all up in my inventory. So then I've been playing with some other ideas. So this is the idea that I came up with, and this base has just had to go through one storm, and as you can see, the walls are like almost at half health. Oh, I need to repair it first before I can get rid of it. And see, I basically have gone for the concrete on the ceilings, because what I found was the ceiling would usually take the brunt of any storm. So these, if I was to leave these with wood, they would need some more hand holding and repairing. But with the concrete, you can see they're not affected at all. It's not ideal that the walls are almost half health after only one storm. So of course, I think if you are able to carry entirely concrete, that would be better. But I don't think I'm going to be able to carry that in my inventory. You can see that I found the floor is not really affected. You can see after one storm the floor is fine. So you can have the floor as wood, that's absolutely fine. The ceiling, and of course I had to upgrade all of these to concrete, all of the beams to concrete, because you can't have a concrete ceiling on the wooden beams, because it will just basically eventually fall down. I did think about having stone on the walls, but then I found out that the weight is exactly the same as concrete. So if you're going to do that, then you might as well just go for entirely concrete, right? So this is kind of what I have come up with, and I think that it is the best kind of compromise. It's not ideal that I will still have to repair the base after a storm, but at least I can, you know, at least it's able to weather one storm, and I don't feel like I have to immediately go back to the base as soon as one happens. Of course, with concrete, it's fine. It can take multiple, and you don't have to worry about it ever, basically. But with this version, yes, I'll have to go back after one storm and repair. But for me, this will be the best solution for me to be able to carry, because my idea is to try to carry all these up to the mountain, and even hopefully be able to fit some of the basic things that I need up there as well. Certainly the harder things to craft, but you know, this is what I have come up with. If you play this game a lot, and interestingly, I couldn't actually reach this. That there is one beam here in the middle, which is still a wooden one, because I wasn't able to reach it, and actually it's still fine. It's still at 100% durability, so that was quite interesting, but I wouldn't really recommend that over the long term. There you go, you can see it's still at 1000 durability. But yeah, that's what I've been able to come up with. I think this is the build I'm going to use when I head up, and then I suppose once I'm up in the mountain, I will, as soon as possible, try to upgrade this to either stone or to concrete, whichever is easier. But this is the kind of basic build that I'm going to go with when I first go up to the mountain. So there you go, I thought I would kind of share with you. And if I did start saying earlier, but I didn't finish, but if you also play this game a lot, and if you have a better idea for this kind of build for a quick base that you can pack up and have it in your inventory, and it will be as weatherproof as possible, then you can leave a comment in the comment section below. So again, thank you for watching, and have a good one.